What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Vigorous Shooter, and today I will be sharing with you 3 things that you can do when your photo and your video business is running slow. If you're new to this channel, you are now considered an official shooter. So get ready, aim, and blast that like button and subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the family. To start off my 3 things, I will let you guys know this from the jump that you don't have to necessarily do this all the time, and you don't necessarily have to do all 3 of them at the same time, but it's all up to you. I'm just sharing with you guys some things that you could do to kind of like help you elevate while business is going slow and taking it for a nice turn to where you could make it benefit you and your team in the long run. Number 1 on my list, it's learning. So either if business is slow or not, you always want to continue learning and expanding your knowledge bank. So what does that look like? Either you're reading a book, and I will definitely advising on reading a lot of self-help books. The point of doing that is to expand your mindset and to get into other entrepreneurs' minds and kind of get a shortcut and figure out some of the things that they were able to be successful with, and you're just taking it down and implementing into your life, because at the end of the day, some of these things is to help you become more successful. And that's what these authors share with these self-help books on how to elevate yourself to the next level. Another thing you can do throughout the learning process is doing market research. That is something that is very important. And there's a couple of things that you could do within market research. One, you could either research the competition. What are they doing? How do they have the advantage over you? You know, what are they doing different? And how can you reposition yourself to compete in a market that's always changing? Also doing market research on your niche. If you're into photography, videography, makeup, there's always things that you could learn about the market to expand your knowledge on how it's changing and evolving over time. Other ways you could do market research is to get to understand your customers, get to understand who they are, figure out their avatar, trying to get in their heads, or even maybe create some type of survey to send out to them so you could get an idea of why they hire you or your team to get the job done for them. And you always want to sharpen your craft, whether it's creating personal projects that's going to push you to the next level so you can get practice. Maybe, there's certain shots and angles that you wanted to try out, but you didn't want to do it on a client's project. So this is the best time for you to really push yourself and break the limit that, you currently have. The slow times is the times that are best to do that. Number 2, and that's investment. Now, I know there's a couple different kinds of people out there when it comes to investing, especially if business is running slow. So if you're the type of person that, you want to kind of like reserve and conserve all your money because you might not know what's going to happen tomorrow, you might not want to invest into anything aggressive at that moment. Or if you feel like you have some extra cash laying around and you feel like, okay, now I have some time to invest into something, that might be something you might want to think about. So let's just say you're a photographer and right now there's not too many couple shoots or engagement shoots happening. So what you might want to do is invest into a photo booth, and that way you can cover events as the seasons are changing. You know that you could always bring some income through photo booth. And that's a market that wasn't available to you prior, but now you did that investment, it's bringing you back returns. The whole point of investing is for you to get returns on either the time or money you put into whatever you invested in, right? So at the slow times, you might want to think about some of these different investments that you could potentially get into. Now, 3rd on my list, this is one of my favorite parts. It's to brand and brand and brand. The reason why it's important for you to touch on your branding when times is slow, it's because you get to go over your systems, your company systems, and you get to tweak everything out a little bit. You get to go through your team and your workflow processes and fix some of the holes and the gaps. Maybe it's time for you to upgrade your proposal game. Maybe it's time for you to upgrade on your customer experience. Some of those things are some of the things that are crucial to your brand, and you need to pay attention to it like immediately, because as we're focusing on the creative side of the business, it's super important, or if not the most important part, is to take care of the actual structure of the business. One great thing you could do while you're branding is to run some campaigns. And campaigns is basically ways that is going to help you reposition into the market. You want to take that time to understand your company goals, your missions, and your vision for the company. And these slow times are the best times to take and put that energy into it. When you know your ideal clients and you know how to get them, running campaigns will be some of the easiest things that will bring the business revenue. There will be very few slow times. Trust me, gaining clarity for your business is one of the most important things that you could do. And it's just as important as being on the field, taking care of your clients. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a lot through it. And if you're ever experiencing any downtime, maybe you could take some of these tips I've given you and help yourself grow. So once again, thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to blast that like button and subscribe to this channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Deuces.